Alrighty, what up guys, this is the second part of the series. This one is the Displeasures of Halo. So here we are. So this video will be structured a little differently, kind of like a miscellaneous of things I find myself either disagreeing with or finding lackluster. Some of these criticisms are small and almost not worth mentioning, but they are things that kind of bug me. So first, let's start with Halo Combat Evolved. My first gripe with this game is that the multiplayer, if playing on the Master Chief Collection, is close to unbearable. The lobby size for some of these maps is either too small or too big. The pistol is broken, and so are the spawns. Best played locally, in my opinion. My second gripe is that the Warthog, as fun as it is a death machine by design. So many times have I been killed or killing my teammates by flipping over this damn vehicle. Halo 2. Now we all know the infamous legendary difficulty. Now I will say I know the production on this game became rushed and they didn't have time to properly adjust the difficulty settings to make it fair because of their locked in release date. But still, nonetheless, when you're playing through it, you can't help but feel frustrated at times trying to get through the second mission. So, next, why was the assault rifle missing? As well as why did the battle rifle change from a single shot? As well as why did the battle rifle change from a single shot to a burst? I know the SMG replaced the assault rifle for automatic weapon, but I still felt hurt that they left it out. I wanted to see the new version of the gun, if there was going to be a new version. And with the teaser for Halo 2 showcasing the battle rifle as a semi-automatic weapon, I was psyched. But then at launch, realizing it was a burst weapon, I was honestly a little disappointed. Love the weapon, but my hopes were let down a bit. That being said, I love the way it shoots and sounds in the Anniversary Edition, as well as when they incorporated the Halo 2 VR in Halo 5. And that's basically it with Halo 2. Some say the story felt unfinished, like it didn't have a conclusion, and I would agree, but I was also okay where it left off. I was 9 when the game came out, so I just remember having a great time with the story and just wanting to wait for the next game. And just couldn't wait for the next game. Halo 3. This game is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. Halo 4. JK. So things I found to be a problem for me in Halo 3 was that some of the guns felt unbalanced. The shotgun felt like poo-poo compared to the Halo 1 shotgun, which had oomph. This kind of carried over from Halo 2, but because I play Halo 3 more, this was one of my bigger pet peeves. Another is the fact that elites had an advantage in SWAT and snipers. Their heads were awkwardly placed, sometimes making it where it was hard to hit. Now you may say I just sucked, and perhaps you're right, but other than that, this list is short. Halo 3 is a god tier game. Halo ODST. Now listen, I would say this game, it was hard to find ammo during campaign, as well as the music that I do love put me to sleep while playing. The jazz music with the nighttime, how can you not fall asleep while exploring the game? Not that it was a bad thing, but it took me longer to get through the game than it should have. Although it was cool to see, it didn't really entirely make sense to me that the brutes had overthrown the elites so fast in this game. I, in fact, would have loved to see the turning of power from the point of view of the ODSTs on Earth, and perhaps even having them just flat out join our side during the game. I get it, ODSTs are not Spartans, but removal of dual wielding was a bummer in campaign. Halo Reach. Same thing, but this time a step further. No dual wielding in campaign or multiplayer, but I get it. They wanted to push the armor abilities so it wouldn't work, but still, I missed it. Although Reach's Forge was bigger and more advanced, it was more difficult for me to try to create than it was in 3. Next, campaign felt a little bit repetitive. It felt like you had to defend and hold the position more often than to do something. Compared to Halo 3 and 2, where we got to destroy scarabs, the thrill and chaos was different in this game than the previous main entries. Halo 4. I know this was an awkward transition. The people from Bungie that wanted to stay on the Halo franchise and join Microsoft to continue the story had a difficult task. So with that said, the product that was developed and shipped by 343 I thought was a fine addition to the Halo franchise. What I disliked about it though was that when you first opened the game, what the hell is this music? I understand they were trying to basically tell us that this is a whole new Halo, this is a new company, and this is a different story. But it caught me so off guard it didn't make me happy. I will say though, it is good music to fall asleep to, especially while waiting for your friends to get online. The weapon sound design. It sounded weird and like Jello. The BR sounded like shuffling through Lego pieces. Halo 5. Now we all know what I'm going to say. The customization in this game was absolute garbage. They stripped it back to right above bare bones. Next is the campaign missions. I was all for the new Spartan team. I was excited Buck was back, but what I didn't know was that we would be them for almost the entire game. I felt betrayed, like I did my boy Chief dirty. Music to me, besides the opening cutscene track, I felt like the music in this was more lackluster than Halo 4. It had the familiar Halo theme when opening the game, but I can't say the soundtrack captivated me in this entry. Now these were a brief summary of my displeasures in the Halo franchise. I might have missed some, but oh well. In the end, I still love this franchise. They're fun and I'm still pleased with the franchise. Can't wait for Halo Infinite to drop holiday 2020. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to watch my pleasures of the Halo franchise if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios!